Oh. That it is. That's a fact. October.
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be nice. Bunch of fellas.
Control, Mr. Outside. Welcome. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for popping in. How you doing, my man? Yeah, we outside with it. Shout out to you. Just chilling, man. On the downswing of the workday. So we just enjoying New York City. Relaxing. Control. First, well, not the second time. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely, man. I'm just here. Like I said, downswing on the shift. Enjoying the little scenery.
Or the order too much.
You know. What it do? How you been, my brother? How you said? That's it. That's a fact. Another day above. That's it. One day at a time, man. James S. What's up, my guy? Yo, check us out, James S. I'm glad you popped in. My mom's in your neck of the woods. My Duke's on your side of the town. Took my niece and my cousin out there. But what up, though? How you been, man? I'm glad you popped out. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. So yeah, I know it's as the desert over there. They coming out there. They out there already. They just landed not too long ago. I'm about to call in a little bit. I'm about to call her in a little bit.
Well, then it's funny because, with her, and I like Cardi,
I'm about to call her in a little bit.
Talk about this stuff.
Just landed though, but yeah, let me do it like that. What time is it? What time we got? I'm gonna call in a little bit. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? I brought it back now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little more collected and cool. I was collected earlier, but keep it on the more, you know what I'm saying? I got what I had to get off my chest. If you was there to experience it, shout out to that. I'm not going to refer to it anymore, but I will, you know what I'm saying, point out things or whatever, points that I might have missed earlier. But this time it's definitely going to be more collected and calculated. You know what I'm saying? Because of my emotional maturity and the fact that I can't deal with topics and issues from a rational standpoint, I could tackle issues and situations and not lose my cool. Even if I get passionate about a topic, I will always be able to pull myself back and be able to separate the point that I'm arguing against and the person. That seems to be the problem with a lot of these individuals up here. So that's a day problem. They got to fix that. But if you want to learn how to do it, I'm going to show you how to do it. But yeah, so I've never come on YouTube to seek anybody's validation. I don't have a message, however, or a mission. My mission is to live my life for me and my family, as you can see in the thumbnail. My validation comes from my relationship. Grego, salute. My validation comes from my relationship with my Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? And by me devoting whatever bit of life that I got to what He has for me, His will to be done in my life, everything else will be taken care of. And that's where I know, that's why that picture, that my thumbnail, that's why I could put that up there with no shame and no problem. Because I have nothing to hide in my life. I'm an open book to the people that matter to me. So people over here, they can draw conclusions. Salute, Green Eyes. Oh no, he was here earlier. He probably popped in. You know what I'm saying? People that made form conclusions of who I am, you can do what you will with what you are. I have no control over that. You know what I'm saying? But what I present to you up here for my platform is the genuine article of me. And my road in the photography. Now it strays, which it definitely they have strayed off of that path. It is what it is. But I will keep it on the same fact that me and a person, anybody can have a disagreement. We can see eye to eye. We cannot see eye to eye. We don't have to. But we still can, but most people that are reasonable, or the people that I've been able to deal with in my life, even if we disagree and we don't see the same, we can still be able to exist. And for me, like it's one thing, I look for friends and family all the time. Because I like to be in places and be comfortable. But if I'm not comfortable, then I, as an adult, as an individual, can move on. And that's what I do. And I have moved on. Yeah, I missed all that. Like I said, I ain't even KT. I ain't been in yet. I ain't even been in your clouds in a couple of days. I just been, moving around. That's all, you know what I mean? Yeah, whatever that means, I'll get the meaning of that. But, okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, people like to point fingers and shoot shots and project, and that'd be funny because at the end of the day, man, like I ain't no dummy, son. I ain't never been a dummy. I ain't never been no sucker. I ain't never been nothing of whatever somebody might perceive me to be. But what I have been is been me. And that's why I made it to 53 years of being me. And if you don't like it, that's a you problem, not me. But don't project that on me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King Craigo, shout out to King Troll, Mr. Outside for sure. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, son. Keep doing what you do. Keep pushing your message. Keep using your platform to move your message. That's all we can do out here. That's all we can do. If I can, through my platform, lead somebody, which for me, it's to lead somebody in the direction of the higher power. Whatever you want to call it, it ain't got to be Jesus. It could be Allah, it could be Buddha, but it's whatever it is. My goal is to lead you to a better existence, preferably through Jesus Christ. But you do with that what you want. I can only do what I can do for me. And like I said in the thumbnail, that's my family, and that's what matters to me. That's what they think about me matters to me. And at the end of the day, sometimes what they think about me doesn't either. Because whether my kids rock with me or not, I know I still gotta provide for them. And I don't always like them, but I know I still gotta keep them right. You know what I'm saying? And my two little boys, they gonna be greater than their dad. I already know it. I speak that into them all the time. You are gonna be great at whatever you do. But you ain't gotta do what I did to get where you gotta go. And that's the win. So I really can't, I can't look to change somebody. You be who you, do what you do. But what I can do is I can look at the mirror first, take accountability for where I'm at. You're average, welcome back. That's it. I tell them all the time, real talk. Use me as the blueprint of what not to do, and you're gonna win. Because look, I'm 53 and I'm still figuring it out. But I know right now, at this point, what I figured out is that I gotta make sure that they don't gotta be right here figuring it out. So you damn Skippy, be greater than me. And they gonna be great. Cause I speak that into them when I come in the house this morning. I will place my hands on them and put a blessing on them. Thank you, Lord, for preserving them. And I will move on. Cause I got what I need, where I'm at. I once again, I am a social person, kind of funny style too, because I never really ran with a lot of people, but I know a lot of people. And when it's time to do whatever, I am cool in my own skin. Flaws, imperfections, and all that. So I don't worry about you know what I'm saying? I am really cool with me. I'm really cool with me. I am cool being me, son. That's why I'm cool with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm nowhere near perfect, son. But I know that every day I get up, I get a chance to do something better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm you know what I mean? It is what it is. But listen, like I said, thank y'all for coming in the building. Lakers in 5. Good luck with that one. But thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Yo, so listen, yesterday I was wondering, because you know well, I'm not over there now, but I was by the Empire State Building yesterday. And I was wondering, why was the Empire State Building lit up in orange and blue? And it happened to be a Subway series, I guess, Yankees and the Mets, and I guess the Mets got the best of them. Let's go Mets. Sorry about that, King T, King Charles. Sorry about that, but let's go Mets. Like I was speaking earlier, I'm from Brooklyn, but I got familiar with New York City by way of Queens. Queens get the money. So, yeah, I was able to, yeah, I don't even want to go into all that, but yeah, I was able to. It's funny. It's funny. And yo, King Troll, yo, baby, listen, you be saying a lot of stuff that be landing, son, and they be quotables. I hear you, King Troll love the ladies. Tell them, King Troll, how you say that? Give a fuck about you niggas. And with all this respect due, and it's not because I need a lady, it's because, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I want to hang around a bunch of dudes, I can go stand on the street corner. And I don't hang on street corners. But if I want to be somewhere and be social and be around decent women, what's wrong with that? And why do other gentlemen have a problem with other gentlemen doing that? That is bizarre. And like I said, I'm not on this app for a dating show. I'm a happily married of 19 years. My wife is gorgeous. 19 years. And let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? I swung up, son. And I'm not saying that to say like I was a dirtbag, you know what I'm saying? But I got a good one. And I did damn year. 19 years, son. God bless her. You know what I'm saying? God bless her, but we good. You know what I'm saying? And we getting better every day. You know what I'm saying? I just spoke to her. You know what I'm saying? We working things out as adults should if we want something, we building something. We are building something. My wife about to graduate, you know what I'm saying, from a university in New York City, 4.0. I got one son, he can't get a B, save his life. Then my youngest son, he can't, you know what I'm saying? He doing his thing academically, but he ain't got the A flow yet. But he is solid B. He is solid B, son, and we working on it. I'm pep talking him, get there. But this is all, you know what I'm saying? This is all what we working with. This is what I'm working with. So I'm good in my life, in the real life. But I also, why not? Why not express my visual, my creative side, express. Like I said, it's a journey for me. I'm a new photographer, semi-professional. I want to build a brand. I'm in a place that I can do so. I have a platform that I can do so, and that's all I choose to do. You know what I'm saying? Any relationship that I pick up or any whatever that is a networking process. And it's not like I'm trying to use anybody because, you know what I'm saying? Look, it's network, marketing, all that. I'm in the marketing capital of the world. I'm not a dumb dude. I have no college degrees, but I've been through school. Listen. Ha ha ha. That's it. That's it. I will amend your statement, Crego, and say, after God, family, everything. But God first, because without God, none of that is possible. I gotta qualify that. And I gotta qualify that to say, look, yeah, I put him first, he takes care of everything. When I really realized that that's what was going on, as long as I was trying to destroy myself and put myself in harm's way, he kept covering and guiding me away from that and protecting me. So right now, oh, not today, right now, today, let's shout out today, because today I got 1,969 days without a sip of alcohol. 1,969 days without a sip of alcohol. 1,970 days ago, I swear to God, not to disrespect you, Father, who art in heaven, 1,970 days ago, that number was not possible because I couldn't move 1 second to another second without a sip of Coles, the yellow can, the 24-ounce selection. That was my brand. That was my drug of choice. And today I can stand here and say, only because of God, that I don't have the will, urge, or the need for any of that. So that's why I'm here now. I can say that and I can do that. So shout out to that, yo, by one day at a time. And technically, it's 1,970 days because we have passed midnight. But I won't count it till my head hit the pillow and I wake up again as a full day. All because of God. It was not because of me. And what I will say too, when I say it was because of God, there's this real story behind that because about 3 years ago, it was a young man that was murdered in Canarsie, Justin Kelly. And he was my coworker. I used to work with him in the Barclays Center. And up until and prior to his murder, that was like my little right hand man that we would drink, and we would work at the Barclays Center. We found a lot of unconsumed beverages that we would consume, and we also was consuming them at whatever break. But like I said, the story is that I stopped drinking, and me and him stopped not hanging. We stopped hanging out. Ended up getting murdered. He ended up getting murdered in a place that me and him often, we often hung out at. And had I not had God not put me on the path to stop drinking, sure enough, within a month of me not deciding to stop drinking by his help and his strength, I would have been in that position. I would have got shot and possibly murdered with that young man. So, shout out, rest in peace, Justin Kelly. You know what I'm saying? You still, yeah, you still there, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's real because, like I said, had I not made the decision that I made when I made it, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I would not be of any, there would be no, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Craigo. He damn sure do, and he talks to us, and we just gotta listen. We gotta be hit. We gotta be able to hear him. We gotta be able to hear him. Appreciate it. You gotta be able to hear him, and you only can hear him if you create a relationship, an earnest relationship with him. And that's my point to that story. But yeah, I got a little. It's a little story in my catalog. It's the title is photographer photographer almost loses life, or something about photographer loses life. It's in there. It's in my catalog. But yeah, it's a story. And I'm still doing research about the backstory to the outcome of the story. So I'm still looking into that because there's been some funny stuff and trying to get, you know what I'm saying, records and information. But I got some people working on that. But yeah, brother, if there's always hope. If you want to give yourself a break, man, that's what you do. Give yourself a break, man. Give yourself a chance to take a break. It can never be done. It can never be done for anybody else. It can only be done through you finding it with the strength within yourself and through God. Really, because we don't have the strength to do these things on our own. So your higher power is your strength. Search him. Search for him first. And he's going to take care of all that. Trust and believe in that. If I could tell you my story, which, you know what I'm saying, I could tell you my story. Real quick and simple. It wasn't until I started listening to him that I allowed him to sit me down, put a pause, put a freeze on my daily activities for 4 days. 4 days. I let him, yo, peace, Spidey. Shout out to you. Appreciate you being in the building. I listened to him for 4 days and allowed him to tell me to just sit down. And that's what I did. I sat down in a friend's apartment for 4 days. For 4 days and just listen to him. I really wasn't talking to him. He was more him talking to me. But he was trying to get through because I was being stubborn. But the one thing that I could relate to him and what he was saying to me throughout all of it was just sit down. Sit down, my son, and wait. So I did that for 4 days. I sat in my friend's apartment for 4 days. I didn't move. I didn't think. I would pretend like I was, when they were coming from work, that I was up and about, but I was just all day sitting down. Just on the 4th day, the friend came in. I expressed to my friend that, look, I was done living the way I was living, pretending, that life was okay, that the abnormal was normal, I was done with it. By me expressing to her and him hearing me express to another human being that I was done living that way, he allowed that person to put me in a situation where, yeah, I went into a rehab. I went into that rehab for 22 days. And I took that shit seriously, son. I took it seriously. I mean, I wasn't in there for crack cocaine. I was in there for alcohol, but I took it. I acted as though I was on crack. I ain't shaved, son. Before I went, the 4 days, mind you, like a wolf. I hadn't shaved. So by the time I had I looked like I belonged there. Only thing was that I kept it low from head to toe. And they'll tell you that in there. Your boy went in there low from head to toe. My face looked crazy, but the body was fresh. Like I said, I made the abnormal look normal. Anyway, I went into rehab, took it seriously, used the tools they gave me, and to this day, like I said, I'm good, man. And that's because I allowed my Lord, who was my Savior, to move me in direction and guide me to where I needed to be. And then once I showed him that I was willing to do the work, by allowing him to guide him and order my steps, life ain't been perfect, but let me tell you, son, everything that I've been doing and I'm doing right now, it's not on me. It's not me. And I'm cool with that. My photography, that's the gift that he gave me. He gave me that gift. He gave me these eyes, which right now they 53 years old. So I wear, these is readers from the dollar store, son. Good day, folks. Welcome to New York. Enjoy. All right, because we're not fucking animals. I'm not in the goddamn zoo, son. So boom. But outside of that, these natural eyes, the photographs that I'm able to produce, it's not on me. He just puts me where I need to be. I point and press the button. That's the easiest part. So the photography is a gift from God, and I'm using it as such. You know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed. I'm able to bless anybody with a beautiful image. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost me nothing. However, once I build this brand, it's gonna cost a little bit. But for the right now, you know what I'm saying? It's all for the love. I'm still getting better. I get better every shot. Every shot I take, I get better. I was, you know what I'm saying? I did a funeral repast for a person in my ministry, a young fella. That hurts because just started to build a relationship with him, and freak accident took him out. But I know I mean, you know, his loved ones, God bless them. They're my family in Christ. We're knitted through Christ. They are going through loss and mourn. But as a community, we all know that he had a relationship with God. And he is sitting next to the Father right now. For those that don't believe in that, it may sound strange and it's weird, but hey, all things are not for those, all things are not for everybody. So, hey, that's not for me to explain. You got to be able to experience it and believe it to, you know what I'm saying, know what it is. I can't explain it to you. I'm not clergy. I'm not an expert. But yeah, that's the story, man. That was the story. You know what I'm saying? That's the story. So yeah, I guess it's fitting because yeah, the thumbnail is fitting. Look, I'm where I'm at. Only by the grace of God that I can truly appreciate the family that I have. And I can truly appreciate where I am today from the journey that I've been through. And I never want to come on this platform and denigrate a person, but at the same token, I as a man will not be denigrated. You know what I'm saying? If you speak about me or speak to me or speak about me, I too, I'm, this is, look, I'm gonna give a response. And this is what we do on YouTube. Now, like I said, I don't want to carry it on and make it nothing bigger than this. It's not that serious. This is YouTube. This is an app. Like people are swiping in and out, the numbers going up. I know people ain't liking, people unsubscribing. All that is fine because at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I mean no disrespect, but at the same time, I have a platform and I'll speak on what I speak on. And this is what I'm speaking on. And if you don't like it, then that sucks. But what up? Who I got in the building? I only got cloud watchers now, right? Nobody engaging. What up? Appreciate your logic. Yo, I'm telling you, I can read very well. I can foreread. But you know, sometimes you just see words and you put them together and however you see them. But you know what I'm saying? Thank you everybody for popping out. It is it's the eagle is flying high. It's Freaky Friday. It's freaky how you want to take it. You know what I'm saying? I say free key. Like, you know what I'm saying? Free keys. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you can take it freaky if you want to freak in the sheets and all that. Whatever floats your boat, son. I don't know. It don't matter to me. You do with the information that you want. But just I got a little bit of time left. And I ain't talking about nothing, but thank y'all. I got 3 in the building. I seen my clappers was clapping. Thank you, your average. Get busy. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them come here and disrespect the platform because at the end of the day, all we doing is being adult and chilling. If you want to, it's millions of channels you control. But thank you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you blocked them, if you hit them, whatever you did. If you hit them, I hope you hit them on your side. Yo, Spidey, I've been looking at that. I've been looking at that thing. Like I said, I can read, but sometimes I can't read. So, great power comes great responsibility. That's a fact, Spidey. Yeah, I know we be moving around, but yeah, man, I'm just chilling. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of city scene. So I'm gonna turn around. Here, you know what? I'm gonna give you my favorite artist once again. We over here. We over here with it. We over here with it. You heard me? But yeah, what up though, man? I just, people gonna get offended. They gonna be like, oh, niggas is crazy, stalkers, weirdos. I'm all of that, son. If that's what you want me to be for you in your situation, yeah, have at it. You know what I'm saying? That too bugs me out because dudes allow people that don't know them to get under their skin. How could they do that by like, I don't know. I guess you know what I can't guess because if you have such a personality whereas people would attack you and I guess that would be kind of annoying. I don't have that issue, so I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I've been jumped before. You know what I'm saying? That's part of New York City life. I've been jumped, so yeah, I know what it's like to come in a room or come in somewhere and a bunch of people jump on you. You know what I'm saying? But I've also jumped on a bunch of people too, so I said that's just full circle. Fuck it, you know what I mean? But in my old age, in my old stage, man, I prefer not no fisticuffs. I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't got it. I'm not fighting nobody. I'll be quite honest with you. That's the last thing I want to do. Not to say this right here is being the fistic. I'm just saying that's in my day-to-day real life. I ain't trying to fight nobody, so I try to come across and carry myself in a situation whereas, you know what I'm saying? I want to fight the old nigga. I don't do this cool, son. I won't fight old boy. What is? If I had to fight, I had to fight. But I ain't fighting nobody, goddamn it. Yo, James Z, yeah, I know I got lurkers now. All the lurkers are here. When somebody come in, they want to say something, talk to me, they'll talk to me. But other than that, let me see what Cinderoni talking about. Shout out to Cinderoni.
Oh, big money.
Yeah, I had a spirited conversation on Cinderoni channel the other night. Oh, I lost the whole platform. All right, then. So you know what? Deuces to you too. And later on, y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, we got one back in the building? If it's zeros out, if it's zeros out, I'm out of here in 2 seconds. So if you want to stay, you can go. You can come stay. It's zeros out, I'm out of here. Because I know it's a whole lot of YouTube out here. I can go get into some nonsense. I can go get into some, I can go watch some. Okay, here we go. We got 6 back in the building. What's up? Hit the like for me and subscribe. I know y'all new. Hit the like and subscribe. I need to get to 1,000. Like and subscribe. Your boy trying to, you know what I'm saying, blow up his channel. Simple. You in the building, y'all 6. Like and subscribe. Do me that solid. 7 of y'all, like and subscribe. We out here, man. I'm in New York City. The beautiful New York, liberal dirt hole, New York City. But we out here. We out here chillaxing. It's Friday. It's Friday. Tgifryyay. My fault. Tgifryyay. The eagle is flying high.
Myself and other big creators.
So I got 20 minutes. I'm headed to the base and take my black ass home. Y'all can ride with me. If y'all ride with me, I'm go to the base, do the usuals, checking my stuff, and ride to the train. If I got enough juice in this phone left, I got 44%. Y'all can make it. Listen to y'all. It's up to the people.
We might never know. But Christopher Wray, the director of the FBI, who is in charge of the investigation of the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, says this.
With respect to former President Trump, there's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that that is here. So it's conceivable. As I say right now, I don't know whether that bullet, in addition to clutching the grazing, could have also landed somewhere else. But I believe we've counted for all of the shots.
So listen.
We gotta talk about it.
So listen. I'm gonna talk about it. So I don't know if you're following the story and what's going on with the Senate, with the congressional hearings. Well, the lady that ran this Secret Service, she's out of there. It's possibly she could be facing like legal situation. That's why they got her out of there. Ahead of it, get her a lawyer up. But the story is wonky and it's crazy. Like I believe, and I don't care what they say, that 20-year-old was not the shooter. He was the patsy. This is JFK 2.0. What was supposed to happen on that day was the American people were supposed to see that man with his head split by that sniper's bullet. Had it not been that 7-mile-an-hour wind that pushed that bullet 2 inches right or left, whichever it was, and also the fact that that last second 3-degree head nod, you know what I'm saying? But whether you feel about it or not, how you feel about that man, I can care less. But what I would say to you that is the government that we are under, we are in some crazy times. And that was supposed to be like a sign to say, look, forget what y'all talking about in this populace and this America first and whatever this guy is talking about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they might clip the lie because I said that goddamn term. But whatever. Whatever this guy is talking about doing, and like I said, you know what I'm saying? We can't have this because we have a status quo that we must uphold, and he is definitely rocking the boat. And we are going to make a public spectacle of his assassination. And that's what that was supposed to be because the MSN, all the major media networks, had somebody out there covering it. They never covered it. They never covered it. They never covered it. Never live. No, they would report on it, maybe, yeah, but they never did because they never told about it. They would report on them as to say it was another Klan rally. So that's what that was supposed to be, and that was supposed to push the red whites into a to where they were supposed to have to. They had no way to respond. Shout out to Ken and Hotep. I know it's Hotep at the dark, but you know what I'm saying? So that was supposed to be the whole thing. The spectacle was supposed to be, it was blasting it because every step of the way, they couldn't stop him. He gained popularity. He kept moving up in the ranks. And this was supposed to be a way to demoralize the American public that supported him, and even the ones that didn't support him. It was to give him their, I guess I don't know what they want, their justification that somebody would take him out. But this was supposed to be a whole nother look. And the story is crazy. Everything that's coming out. Shout out to Dan Bongino. That's why I follow him on anything that deals with government. He got sources, and this was not, you know what I mean? It's a crazy story. It's a crazy world. Crazy, crazy times we're in. Now, yeah, that takes us into R.I.P. Sonia Massey. Another crazy situation that, rest her soul. That woman was a believer, so we know to be absent from the body, she's present with the Lord. For those that don't believe, I will say it again, you can't understand that. But that's what it is. She really said something to that man. Now, I rebuke you in the name of, like, you know what I'm saying? When we notice, Kenny, you broke it down, son. You broke it down early. The scriptures. I'm not a scriptural guy, but I know it's in the. Okay, when he came across the pigs, Legion knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? So the rebuking wasn't those words. They're powerful, and to a demon, yes, it's gonna make him come out of his body. He didn't. His flesh didn't want to do it, but the spirit and that demon in him he had to react because a child of God was calling him and letting him be known. So yeah, Lord. But with that same token, we know the season we in, Cannon. We know the season we in. So they gotta build the momentum. And I'm not saying that there is not justification in that. What I'm saying is that it's that time of the year. It's that time of the years again. That time of the 4 years again. So please, we can definitely know that she was done wrong, but we can definitely not allow this to once again be used as a tool for those guys. Because you know the games they play. But yeah, Ken, I appreciate you for popping out, my guy. Listen, I'm definitely be gonna tap in. My ticket is booked. I'm definitely gonna be using your code to get my little thing in, to get my bookings for the actual event. But I will see you in Miami, brother. Definitely bringing the cameras, so Sunday best, please. But definitely, man, appreciate you for popping up. Wild times we in Cannon. And yeah, it's crazy. So in all reality, like I said, I've fallen back off of YouTube. Like I mean, you know, like I do have my entertainment, but I've fallen back off of the bullshit. I need to know what's going on. Redacted. Good shot. I've been on Redacted, son. I've been on Redacted for the last couple, like, year or so. Son used to work for Fox, cool with Tucker. Molly pretty cool. So, you know, yeah, Redacted always come with their heat. They great sources, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's information and things we gotta be more hip to and aware of, man. That's what I'm trying to Sherlock Holmes my brain. Compartmentalize. Put things where they need to be because whether you know it or not, that's what make Sherlock Holmes a great detective. He didn't need to know how to make a sandwich, but he could tell you from the ashes of a goddamn a cigar a lot of shit about the crime scene. You feel me? He could tell you if the person was left-handed, if they, he could tell you all kind of shit about that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not that swift with it, but you know, I need I need to put information in its proper places. We all should put it like that. We all should be at this stage right now that we can see information and be able to process it with a rational mind. Because they everything to me is a psyop cannon. You know what I'm saying? We in the same tree. When you say stuff that you be thinking is wild, I be like, nah, it's not crazy. Just give it a chance. Give it a second. Give it. We used to say give it a month, right? As a theorist. Now it's like what? Give it a couple of days. So you know how that go. But yo, look, like I said, there's a lot of YouTube out here to be done. I don't like to hold the time, but I appreciate everybody that popped out. Thank you. Think critical. You already know that, Ken. All that, we have to. Process the information. Process the information. And please know, when they're going after your heartstrings, they got ill intentions for you. But yo, listen, we're gonna catch up once again. It's a pleasure having you on the platform, Ken. With reach out to me if you need a story covered in New York City. I can bring you the visuals. We're gonna work it out. But yo, salute to everybody. Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. Tgifryyay, early vision. I'm about to pull out in like 5 or 10 minutes and get myself together. So y'all have a great night. Peace.